Welcome, seekers. You have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricardo Gallart, and today I bring you another Pick a Card tarot reading. And in this Pick a Card, we are going to talk about predictions for 2021. So 2021 predictions for this Pick a Card. We're going to talk about money, love, just career, advice, messages from spirit, just anything that you can think of, we are going to discuss. Now, before we get started, I want to talk about a very special person. Her name is Anna Robertson. She is a psychic, a medium, a healer, truly special. I'm going to include a link below so that you guys can visit her channel. Her work is truly magnificent. You will not be disappointed. So go ahead and do that. And also, I want to remind you, seekers, that I do have an Etsy shop that I would like for you seekers to visit. That Etsy shop, I offer pretty much private readings. Any of the tarot decks that you see here, you're going to find there as well. But the main thing is the private readings. I love working one-on-one with you seekers, so I encourage you to go there. The feedback that I've received has been tremendous. So far, I've got a 5-star rating, and I'm very proud. I'm very happy about that. Thank you for the ones that have already placed your orders. Thank you for your donations. The prices that I have are below market value. I like it that way. That way I get to work with more seekers. And just, keep in mind that with Pick a Cards, it's a general reading. So please, if it does not resonate, don't be discouraged. Just take what resonates. Take what you feel belongs to you intuitively. For something more precise, private readings are always the best. So please keep that in mind. Thank you, seekers, once again. Let's go ahead and get started. So, in front of you, you have 4 groups. You have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. You also have 4 stones that you can pick from. Please take a moment, seekers, to select the group and the stone that calls your attention the most. I am going to include the timestamps in the description below so that you can fast forward to your groups. Welcome, group number 1. Welcome. All right, so in front of you, you have a tarot card from the Tarot Apocalypsis deck. I love that tarot deck. This is the first deck that I ever owned. So this is going to represent the theme for the year. All right, this is the theme for the year of 2021 for you, group number 1. Let's see what it is. Wow, you have got the star upright. This is magnificent, group number 1. Look at that. You've got the star. So, the star, for me, it's one of my favorite major arcanas because it talks about a time of rejuvenation. It talks about a time of just being okay with everything that's around you. It's a very refreshing kind of energy. This is an energy of spirit is close, spirit is watching, spirit is protecting. This is an energy of being shielded from obstacles, from trauma, from experiences that will leave you feeling a bit I would say nihilistic, or just any kind of negative experience. You are shielded from that. This is what the star represents to me. This is the guiding light that you see right before it's too late and you need some kind of help. This is the light that you see. So amazing, group number 1. 2021 is going to be a year where if you were feeling maybe if you were feeling a bit down about a situation, this is the year that situation reverses. This is the year where if you've been feeling like you've been taken advantage of, or if you have been taken advantage of, this is going to now shift for you. This is a year where spirit comes in, looks at what's going on around you, and says it's time to make a change. It's time for you to be protected. It's time for you to have your day in the sun, or in this case, under the stars. So a very strong energy of protection, a strong energy of just rejuvenation. This can also represent like a very inspiring kind of energy for maybe a project. So if you have any projects that you want to do, any dreams or anything that maybe you said I want to accomplish, if you have any goals for this year of 2021, this card is telling you that you will be guided to what you need in order to make it a reality, in order to bring it into fruition. This is a very, very inviting card, very inviting omen for the theme of 2021. Very special. So we're going to get started with some tarot, and how fitting, we're going to use the Star Tarot in order to for the tarot cards. So we are on theme here with you, group number one. Let's take a look and see what we find in the tarot. This is just gonna be more of a general reading. I'm gonna throw as many cards as I can, and we're gonna try and pick up what the year 2021 is. I do plan on doing another reading where it's like month by month, but this one is gonna be more of a general. So let's take a look and see, group number one, what do we pick up on? Boy, oh boy, a lot of energies here, a lot of energies of transformation, energies of just being rejuvenated. Very powerful, very, very nice. Okay, so we'll start with the Five of Cups. So, as soon as I got this card, this is immediately something that I felt that you were leaving behind. So, this is a card of sorrow. This is a card of just feeling like nothing's ever going to be okay. Even though you've got these two beautiful cups in the background and that beautiful rainbow that symbolizes divinity, symbolizes spirit, seeing what you're going through. Even though you have the sun here rising, which is a signal of joy, prosperity, you can only focus on these spilled cups, right? This spilled water, spilled milk. That's all you can focus on. It's like, you are unfortunately, you've been privy to some very bad things in 2020, group number one. So you've seen some bad things, you've experienced some bad raw emotions, and I feel that this might be the same for a lot of people, but for you, group number one, you felt it truly, Now, there might be some residual energy that you carry on to 2021. It's like, okay, what's next, right? Sometimes when you go through a traumatic experience or a traumatic event or some emotional instability, you get taken into the new year, and you're hopeful and you know that things are going to be well, but there's always that part of you that says, what if things aren't well, and I carry this bad energy, all of these bad things that happened on to 2021. I don't want that, right? So there might be some residual energy there where you're just feeling a bit down and out and upset, and perhaps things aren't going to be okay. But ultimately, what the cards are trying to tell you here, group number one, is that you will see a very strong blessing for 2021. And the reason why is, number one, you have the star right at the center of this with the Tarot Illuminati deck. Not only do you have the star telling you that you are going to be rejuvenized, you're going to be okay, but right underneath the star, you have you. I mean, look at this. This is exactly what I was talking about when I told you that you will find peace. So you have here the star, and the star is just a representation of the divine, and that divine is pouring that beautiful clearing and I would say rejuvenating water and pouring it on you and your life and your situations. And then you are going to be able to benefit from that. And how you're going to benefit is no anxiety, no fear, no energy, there no sorrow in general. What this card is telling you with the Four of Wands is you're going to be able to rest. You're going to be able to really feel at peace. You're going to be able to feel like things are okay, So whatever situation is going on around you, the star offers you the opportunity to feel just rejuvenized. And what I feel with this Four of Swords and you kind of resting, this energy of rest, is that whatever project or whatever ambition or work or job or whatever you have going on around you, it's going to feel like not very forced. You're not going to feel like it's stressful. You're not going to feel like, you have to give more than what you should. It's going to be a very relaxed kind of year for you, group number one. And what that will result in is, number one, you're going to be able to think clearer. You're going to be able to see things clearer. You're going to be able to pick up on certain things that you didn't pick up on before. That will lead you to the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, which is options. You're going to have a lot of options for this year, group number one. Number one, we start with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, we have the representation of the divine right in the middle with a dove. And then you have 7 cups. And those 7 cups are 7 cups to choose from. So which cups are you going to choose, group number one? So what this card is telling you is pick a cup. And no matter which cup you pick, it's going to be a cup of prosperity. Why? Because we have the 7 of Pentacles right above it. And in the 7 of Pentacles, again, you have unicorns and Pegasus flying all around, meaning the divine is present, washing you, which is the theme of this reading, right? The star energy, that's the divine. The spirit is going to be present for this year. Spirit is observing, seeing everything that's going on around you. Every single card has a representation of spirit. Here, spirit is being represented by the unicorns. Now, the 7 of Cups over here shifts to the 7 of Pentacles over here. And what that shift is pretty much a cornucopia of prosperity. So you see this woman, she's looking off into the distance. She's worked hard. She's really given her all to life. And she's really just tried her very best in everything. She's had to make sacrifices. She's had to persevere through situations that, would have destroyed anyone else, but she's made it out, and she made it out effectively. And as you can see here, she's got her beautiful cornucopia in front of her, and she can pick, whatever she picks, whatever pentacle that she takes with her is going to be a pentacle of prosperity. One of the pentacles is in her heart, so there's this sense of love, emotions. There's a sense of just connectivity to the earth, Mother Earth. There's just going to be so many options for you, group number one. I feel that some of you worked very hard in 2020, and now you're going to start seeing the residual effect of that. You're going to start seeing that passive income come in. You're going to start seeing your blessings come in. You're going to start seeing your dividends being paid to you. You're going to start seeing something new, right? And this energy of just, unguiding, uneventful, this energy of just nihilism is going to be put in the past. Now, one of the things that will come out of this, Four of Swords, this resting, which, by the way, you've got the 3 bears here, also talking about your spirit guides. Spirit is really close to you this year. I see it, I feel it. All of the cards are confirming it. You also have the Queen of Wands. So a lot of you are going to be able to kind of tap into this energy right here, this Queen of Wands energy. And it's going to be a very inspiring, very enlightening energy. A lot of you are going to take a leadership role. Could come from a promotion at work, could come from a new business venture that you're going to start, but leadership, okay? This could be leadership in the home. It could be being heard, being understood, being appreciated for your glory, for who you are, for the things that you've done, for the things that you will do. So there's a very strong sense here of leadership. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. Let's see what other messages we get for you, group number one. Let's take a look. Wow, you've got renew. Look at that. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. What a beautiful card to get. Very in line with the star. Very in line with the star. The star is the card of renewal. The star is the card of being washed, right? Taking away all that dirt, all that negative energy that's just been crippling you. You will be renewed this year, group number one. And that is something that, you will be able to just really benefit from and just really take and just make your own. You're going to feel like every experience, everything that you've done up until this point has been necessary, and it's going to now turn into a blessing. So let me go ahead and throw another oracle card. This one is from the Making Magic Oracle deck. Just one. Achievement. Look at this. Group number 1. Win the award, accolade, or contract. So what were we talking about with the Queen of Wands, right? Achievement, leadership. This year is going to be the year where you win something. You take something home with you. There is an incredible amount of luck this year for you. And one thing that I forgot to mention with the star is a very lucky major arcana. The star is the card that says no matter what you do, you will be guided towards doing the right thing. You will be guided towards achievement. You will be guided towards a renewal. So these keywords are beautiful, beautiful keywords, beautiful compliments to the star. Boy, oh boy. Awesome. All right. So let's check out what the fairy folk have to tell you for the year 2021. So this is from the Fairy Oracle, Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle deck. And we're going to just throw one card and we're going to see what the theme, well, not the theme, but just the keywords attached to this year are for you. Let's see what we pick up on. Oh, you got 2. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Bonus. Look at this. All right, so the first message is snail's pace. Slow down. Grounding. Listen for the heartbeat of the earth. Subtle energies. Wow. Again, such a beautiful card to get with the star, because that is the energy of the star. In every way, that is the energy of the star. The star is, hey, take it easy. Hey, don't worry. Hey, everything's gonna be okay. Hey, don't you even stress about this problem or situation. It will be handled. Just relax, right? And it's fitting that you have also the 4 of Swords right underneath. Again, you're resting. You're just taking it day by day. You're not worrying about much. You've got your 4 of Swords here up on the trees, and you're just not really worried about anything. You're laying down and you're resting and you're taking everything day by day. Your spirit guides are like, hey, I got you. Don't worry. You're fine. You're gonna be perfectly okay. Don't you even worry about that. Just rest. And now you've got snail's pace. It's time to slow it down, group number 1. So for some of you, there might be an energy of just being too in your head, right? Too much chaotic energy. And that chaotic energy can end up destroying you if you're not careful. It can bring about certain problems. So for this year, you're going to be given the opportunity, and that's very important to consider. You're going to be given the opportunity to slow down. Not all of us have the ability to just say, hey, I'm going to take some time and just, do me, worry about me, slow it down. I'm not going to take it too hard, right? I'm not going to just, give too much of myself so that I can deplete all of my energies. A lot of us don't have that luxury. Snail's pace is telling you that you will have that luxury. And, there's even some advice here, listen to your heartbeat, right? Listen to the heartbeat, not your heartbeat, but to the heartbeat of the earth. So it's just, it's an energy of going out and observing life, seeing the beauty of life, seeing what earth has to offer you. And I remember once when I worked at an airport, there was an older gentleman that came. I worked at a car rental place, and there was an older gentleman that came, and he came up to my counter, and he was retired. And what he was doing was he was traveling with his wife to bird watch. Okay, that was his thing. He would just bird watch. He would just take some time off. He'd spend, I don't know, whatever amount of money. He spent a good couple $1,000s on that trip for the sole purpose of just watching a bird. Just one bird, a pigeon of some kind, and that was only found in the region where I was at the time. And I looked at that man and I said, that is what I want when I retire. To just be able to go to a far off destination to observe a pigeon. I mean, there's so much peace with that. But that story will forever be present in my heart. But that is something that Spirit would like for you to do. And, take the time. Sometimes life can pass you by pretty quickly, and you miss out on true beauties of the earth and what the earth has to offer you. I'm starting to do that myself. Today, there was a cat that passed by my backyard. I almost lost my mind just observing the cat, you know. So it's important for you to really slow things down, to observe the beauty of Earth. There's a sense of just grounding yourself as well, and not being too chaotic with your energies, not being too explosive, and wanting to change things very drastically. Change will come, but at a slower pace. And then you've got here also creative daydreaming. Look at this. So far, far away, creative daydreaming. So Spirit wants you to start really, for this year, planning out what you really want, thinking about what you want, perhaps even writing it down, just, being in your head. There's a sense of, of whoever is watching this, group number one, there's a very strong inclination here towards manifesting your daydreams. There's a sense of, if you can see it, if you can envision it, if you can believe it, there's a sense of you can achieve it. You can obtain it for this year. And sometimes we don't think about the things that we really want because they may seem too far-fetched. So we just kind of, we don't focus on it. We put it on the back burner. Spirit wants you to focus on what you really want for this year, group number one. Spirit just wants you to just, envision it. Be constantly in that mindset. If you want $1,000,000, then go ahead and envision that. If you want to find the love of your life, if you want your soulmate around, then envision yourself holding the hand of that soulmate exactly how you want them. Just envision these things and just start maybe attracting it, And there is a sense here of operating under a high vibration, And if you can operate under that high vibration, truly, a lot of people say that that they're fine and that they're okay, but really inside they're emotional wrecks. But if you can truly be this, if you can truly operate under this high level, high frequency, then you'll be able to tap into the energy of Spirit and the divine. You'll be able to intuitively be guided even easier, and things will shift and move even quicker for you. One of the things that I'm also noticing here is that these options, they're not only financial options, but they're just options for friendships, options for experiences. You will be guided towards new experiences, and you'll be able to select exactly what you want. So this is huge. I really like this reading so far, group number one. Let's throw more cards. So we're going to throw a card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We're going to throw just one, and let's see what we get from this card. The Whispers of Love Oracle deck. What are we going to get? Look at that. Like attracts like. What were we just talking about, right? Attracting what it is that you want, right? If you long for more love, be more loving. So now Spirit is kind of stepping in and saying, whoa, Rick, let's give a little more information and insight into what you were talking about. If you long for more love, be more loving. So some of you, perhaps, you're expecting for this soulmate to come, and, you can envision them. Maybe there's no problem with your visualization. And now you're thinking, well, I've been visualizing it, I'm not getting it. Well, now Spirit is kind of answering the question of why you're not getting it. Perhaps you're not being as loving as you should be, with parents, with friends. Maybe you're not being loving with people, strangers, co-workers. You're just cold, you want to stay away from people. You don't really care about people's desires and dreams, and you're just all about you. You're very self-centered. So this isn't for all of you, obviously, but this is for some of you. It's important for you to start opening up a little more, show a little more love, more care for the people that deserve it. I'm not saying everyone deserves it. There's a lot of very toxic energy in this earth. There's a lot of toxic people that just want to deplete your energies. And, one of the things that I'm seeing here is that your emotions at some point for 2020 were pretty chaotic. So it could very well be that someone did that. So maybe you just don't want to express yourself or be as open as you possibly can be because you don't want to be hurt again. But Spirit is trying to remind you that in order for you to attract that love, you must give that love back. And it's love is comprehension, love is care, love is empathetic. It doesn't mean giving the best version of you. It doesn't mean giving everything of you. But it is giving some. It's giving just the whatever's necessary for that other person to feel like they're loved and appreciated. It's important for you to start, giving that repartition of love to people that deserve it in your life. That is a little message from Spirit there. Now, we're going to go ahead and throw a card from the Oracle of the Unicorns deck. Oracle of the Unicorns deck. And I want this to be just a card that that gives us more information on maybe what you should do, just general advice. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to shuffle. And we are going to throw. Here we go. Past lives. Look at this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, past lives, group number 1. What this is, the message here is release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. Wow. So we were just talking about that, right? Vibrations, operating under just a high frequency and just really seeing things differently. And one of the things that Spirit would like for you to focus on is examining the things that you've done. Maybe there's people that you should be apologizing to. Maybe there's just certain situations where you have to forgive yourself for, and maybe there's certain things that you've blamed yourself, that you've told yourself that you did, and for some reason you can't stop thinking about this. It's like you're going into some kind of loop and you're rethinking it over and over again, and it's just like some kind of vicious cycle. And it doesn't stop. So it keeps going round and round and round. So it's important for you to release that energy. Let it go. It's impeding you. It's impeding your progress. It's not letting you move forward. It's important for you to heal this aspect of you because it will cripple you. And this is a year to do it. I mean, the star energy is a star of fruitful endeavors. You will see a lot of prosperity for this year. Group number 1, and it's gonna definitely feel like everything will shape out quite as it should. It's definitely gonna be a special year for you. Let me go ahead and throw one more oracle card. This is from the Elementals Oracle deck. We're just gonna throw one, and I just want to see what your elemental is going to be for the year of 2021. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. You've got magnetism, attraction. We've been talking about this the entire reading. I mean, the synchronicities in this reading are amazing. All right, so this is a year you attract what you want. All right, this is the year that you get it. This is the year that it comes to you. This is the year that it presents itself to you. This is it. Magnetism, attraction. You will get it. All right. But you got to dream it. You got to envision it. You have to tap into this energy. This is an energy of manifestation. This is an energy of getting what it is that you want. This is an energy of, just visualizing it. There's a sense of aligning yourself with what Spirit would like for you to do. And then you just being present and you just acting out on what that is intuitively. You will be shown the way for the year of 2021, group number 1. But please listen to your intuition. If it feels right, it is right. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. You are being guided for the year 2021. Just pay very close attention to where Spirit is taking you, shifting you. What things are going on around you. Spirit is trying to give you a message. So tap into that. You've got achievement, renewal. Beautiful things are going to start happening for you, group number 1. I see it here. and I believe it with all my heart. So, all right, that is all I see here. I want to thank you so much for watching group number 1. Please don't forget to subscribe. I have many more pick a card videos coming soon, so subscribe. Don't forget to give me a like and visit my Etsy shop, Seekers. I have private readings there that I'm very, very certain you're going to enjoy. The prices are below market value. I like it that way. That way I get to work with more Seekers, but I don't sacrifice on quality. My my rating right now is 5 stars. I have a 5-star ratings. The feedback has been tremendous. You can read the feedback in that Etsy shop as well. Please do that. Thank you for the ones that have already placed your orders. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you, thank you. Also, don't forget that I have all of these decks that you see here in that Etsy shop. If you're interested in a particular deck, I have the names of them in the links below as well. They're in the Etsy shop, but you can go directly to the link and follow the links so that you can perhaps purchase these decks if you like. I want to thank you so much. The community has grown truly. It's been very special from when I started. It's only been a few months, and the community has truly grown, and I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy for just all of you and the things that you've given me, the words that you've shared. If you've commented before, you know that I write back. I love reading all of your comments, so thank you for your love. Thank you for all of the support. I can't say thank you enough. I really can't. I truly am very thankful for you. Thank you. And if there's anything that I can do for you, let me know. If you have any ideas for any pick a cards, let me know. Just make sure to include it down below in the comments section. Put hashtag pick a card, and then the idea right after that, so that I can go and take a look at it and add it to the pick a card queue. That's the way that I like to do it. So if you have any ideas, I really love to hear them. Thank you once again, and I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year's, a very happy holidays, just a very Merry Christmas. I from the bottom of my heart, thank you once again. Thank you. Bye-bye. Welcome, group number 2. Welcome. All right, let's get started. So in front of you, you have a card from the Tarot Illuminati deck. And this is going to represent the theme for the year 2021. Just the theme. It's going to give us an insight into what you're letting go of, what you're going to be receiving. So let's take a look. All right, you've got the 5 of Swords. And that is the 5 of Swords for me. It's a scary card. Number 1, it talks about challenges, opposition. Talks about battle, right? And the winning and the losing of that battle. Now, it's just one card, so obviously it's unclear exactly what the energy is going to be. Maybe perhaps there's some battles that will be won. There's some battles that will be lost. But ultimately, we're going to have to throw some more cards and put them around this one to find out exactly what will happen for you in the year 2021. Let's see. We're going to start with some Star Tarot, okay? Let's go ahead and shuffle. And we're going to throw the cards. All right. Oh boy. Very special energies. We got the Star once again. Okay. We got the Star once again. If some of you were drawn to group number 1, I would ask you to please watch group number 1, just because the theme for group number 1 was the Star, and now here you have the Star in a very important position. So if you were drawn to group number 1, after you're done watching this reading, go ahead and watch that one as well, because there is a message there for you. But all right, so we've got the 5 of Swords, and then we also have the 5 of Pentacles, and what this means is that there are challenges that you will overcome in 2021. It was uncertain when I got the Five of Swords if you were going to overcome these challenges or if these challenges were going to hinder you in some way. But now that we have the World, the Star, the Six of Cups, and the Justice, three major arcanas, very important major arcanas in the positions that they're at, now it's clear. You're going to overcome some financial hardships. So some of you felt kind of like this man has been feeling here. I mean, you felt that dark night of the soul where things are just going very, very badly for you. You're walking through a dark tunnel. You can't see it. It's getting colder outside. The only thing that you have is your spirit guide right next to you, and you're just kind of hoping and praying that things would change, right? That's kind of been, I feel, that the energy for 2020, right? That's in a position of past, and you've had to make sacrifices. You've been, in some ways and somehow, you felt defeated. You felt like things are never going to be the same. Things are just bad. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe someone lost a job. Maybe you lost someone in the year 2020. I feel 2020 has been very tough for some of you. Could be tough emotionally, but ultimately this is a pentacle, so it's been a very tough physical year. It could be health related, could be related to monetary concerns. You've definitely felt defeated. Now, the fact that the Five of Swords is the theme, right, for the year 2021 tells me that you're going to be guarding against that. All right, so there is going to be some residual energy that's going to kind of seep into 2021, because you're going to come into 2021 not enthused and filled with energy and delight for 2021. You're going to come into 2021 like, all right, 2020 was bad. Please don't let it be as bad as 2020. Please let 2021 be good. So it's just an energy of like, okay, it's new. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to feel like things are going to be all right, but I'm guarding against any kind of bad energy. I don't want it to be as bad. Please don't let it be as bad. The good news is that there is going to be a rebalancing taking place. So you've got the Justice card. All right. And the Justice card is very important because it talks about rebalance. So if there was an energy of loss, and that loss was very grave and it was very bad, and you just everything that you did just ended up bad, there's going to be a rebalancing there. So karma is going to come in and is going to take care of that for you. You're going to be able to reap a lot of rewards if you were dispossessed, if you were downtrodden, if you felt like life hit you very hard, if life really did hit you hard. There's going to be a rebalancing. So there's, for some of you, maybe you've lost a job, you're going to find a job. For some of you, maybe you were betrayed by someone, they did something bad to you, maybe they took something from you physically. You're going to regain that, and you're going to regain it in droves. You're going to get even more than what you lost. And for others, the opportunity of maybe expanding, maybe continuing and working on your dreams was somehow put on hold. Well, now you're going to be able to fly free and expand. And the reason I say that, number one, is because you also have the Six of Cups. This Six of Cups, you have the lotus flower here. The lotus flower is a flower that is born out of the mundane, just one of the most horrific conditions, like swamps. The lotus flower comes out from all of that disgustingness and blossoms into one of the most beautiful flowers that you'll ever see. So this is very much a representation of 2020 going into 2021, and it's going to feel like that sun energy, the major arcana of the sun, talking about joy, prosperity, fulfillment. And you're here riding a unicorn. The unicorn here is a symbol of the divine spirit, and you're riding it with another person, a partner. So there's a sense of working together. There's a sense of perhaps you achieving some kind of fruitful, maybe even business endeavor, or just love in general. The Six of Cups rules the emotions. It rules friendships. So very much there might be someone that you've lost contact with. Maybe there's like someone who you've who in some way somehow treated you badly, or maybe you felt like they treated you badly, or there is some energy, there is an energy here of confrontations with someone. And that will come to an end. That is going to come to an end. Or at the very least, you'll make progress. You'll understand them. They'll understand you. There's going to be some more time put in between that confrontation and that challenge. And, it will come up again because you have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, again, the card of challenges, opposition, So you will have the opportunity for this to come up again. You will be presented with these challenges again, but you're going to now be more prepared for them. You're going to have all of the equipment necessary for you to win that challenge. Now, the fact that you've got the star right here, again, the star is, and I say again because group number 1 had it, but the star is just an energy of, rejuvenation. The star is an energy of everything going right. The star is an energy of taking it easy for a while and not being more than what you are, just breathing. Just imagine yourself just taking a deep, deep breath and everything just being okay. You've got here the beautiful waters, coming down. You've got a beautiful waterfall. There's just an energy of rejuvenation, an energy of just peace, quiet, calmness. Everything is going to be okay, That is what the star energy is. That is what the star energy offers. The fact that you've got all of these butterflies around is a symbolism as well of transformation. Transformation from that mundane, that negative, that chaotic energy that you were a part of, that energy of lack, energy of challenge, energy of having to scrape together the last bit to be able to make ends meet. That energy of I'm afraid to even go outside because who knows what's going to happen. Very chaotic. That's all going to come to an end. And out of it is going to be this energy of just being guided, rejuvenized, And what that's going to lead to is the world. So you've got here a very important card. The world is a very important card because it talks about completion of a cycle. Very important cycle. As you can see here, you've got the tree of life. Right in the middle of it, we have this angel. And that angel's just holding the world. And you've got these butterflies all around, symboling a symbol of transformation together with eggs, which is the beginning of something completely new and exciting, new life, but also a completion of life. And what this ultimately means is that you're going to be able to get exactly what you want. You will see fruitful beginnings, fruitful endeavors. It could be in business. It could be just with friends, emotional. And things are just going to shift for you. And I'm very glad for that. Again, Five of Swords. The shadow side for this year for you, group number 2, is you're going to be confronted with a lot of things, but it's mostly in your head. That's the thing. When you go through challenges, when you go through opposition, when you are confronted with your deepest, darkest fears, and they may have the opportunity to maybe destroy you, it's like you remember that and you want to guard against that. It's like, I don't want this to happen again. If somebody wronged you, then perhaps all you can think about is, how am I going to stick it to them? How am I going to make sure that the next time I see them, I win? Whatever that means, there's this energy of just not letting go of, and this is a year where you are going to be confronted with these things. It doesn't have to be things that happened in 2020. It could be things that happened in 2019, 2018 that you haven't let go of, that you haven't forgiven. It's important for you to let go of that because there is an energy here of rejuvenation. Renewal is kind of your key word. The star is the card of renewal. The world is a card of renewal and new beginnings. Justice is right at the center of this reading, which tells me a balancing of these two energies, a balancing between the chaotic, energy of loss that you experience with the Five of Pentacles, and then we have the world right on the other side of this Justice card, right? So things will come for you, things will come together for you, but you must be patient and you must be willing to just, take that journey of self-discovery. if certain things come up where you're like, why do I feel the way I feel? Why do I just keep thinking about this? It's time to examine very, very carefully why that is, and try and come to a solution and say, okay, I keep thinking about this. I have to make a mental note that every time I start thinking about it, I'm going to think about something positive, you know? If it is finding your loved one, then think about that person and maybe envision what that feeling would is, and just really like hone in on it mentally. And or maybe if you lost a job or if you experienced loss, then see yourself gaining something, grabbing for something and gaining it. And or if you've maybe lost to someone, maybe it could be any kind of loss. There's so many ways of losing in this world. One of my greatest, I'm an equities trader. I trade for a living. One of my greatest fears is losing money in the markets. I don't want that because it is my livelihood. I have to to make wise investment decisions, because if I don't, then I can't make ends meet. And that is something that I have to just, that I struggle with. It's like, okay, I want to be as positive as I can be. I can't be thinking that I'm going to lose. I have to think that I'm going to win, even if at some point I do lose. Because there was a study, I forget exactly from where, but there was a study done, and they found that the losses will affect you more than the wins. So if you lose something, if you lose a battle, you will remember that loss far more than your greatest victory. You can have 3, 4, 5 victories that are just like, wow, that is amazing. But if you experience one loss, you will obsess over that loss and you won't be able to move forward. You just start looping because you want to avoid that feeling of loss all over again. And perhaps that's going to be a theme for you, group number 2. Really just don't let those negative thoughts come in and impede you, paralyze you, and not let you move forward. Take a moment, examine why you're thinking what you're thinking, and then boom, attack life. And you're going to be able to reap your reward. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. Let's see what the oracle cards tell us. We're going to start with the Whispering Woods oracle deck. We're going to shuffle, and we're going to throw one Whispering Woods oracle card. The Knight. Look at this. The Knight. Find comfort in the night, where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. Haha. That is beautiful. So, the night offers the opportunity for us to examine ourselves, right? The night is peaceful. There's not a lot of people around. So there's a sense of just maybe connecting with spirit on a deeper level at night. Just being thankful, being gracious for what you have. Really feeling it from deep in your heart. Even though you've gone through this chaotic energy, this energy of loss, and it's been unfruitful for you for a while, it's time to start being thankful for that, because those experiences will lead you and guide you towards what's next, towards what's coming. And we've got the star here. The star is, you can only see the stars at night, so it is one of your cards. We've got the stars here in the 5 of Pentacles as well. Even though you went through this chaotic energy of loss, right? You've always kept going forward, being guided by the stars. So, this energy of the night, it's examining the situations around you. Why are things happening? Why do you feel the way that you feel? Also, it could be talking about, for some of you, a little nightlife, so it might be time to start going out, socializing, being friendly with people, just, accepting the fact that you are a person that has a limited amount of years, and it's time to start enjoying life. It's time to just go out and, spend a little bit on yourself, self-care. A little bit of nightlife will do you good. So it could very well also be signaling that, group number 2. So let's throw another card from the Making Magic Oracle deck. We are going to shuffle, and we'll see what messages we get from this Oracle deck for the year 2021. Earth. Earth. Look at this. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Wow. All right. So, group number 2, we were just talking about that chaotic energy, right? We were talking about the loop. We were talking about that vicious cycle and you not being able to get out of your own way and being in your head and rethinking negative thoughts of loss. So now Spirit is now kind of guiding you here and giving you a little insight into what you can do. Whenever those thoughts come back, whenever that chaotic energy presents itself, ground yourself. There are grounding techniques that you can do, things that you can envision for you to be able to kind of just feel grounded and balanced with your energy. For me, it's what I like to do is I like to just say thank you to Spirit. Just thanking Spirit, really just closing my eyes and opening myself up completely to the point where I start feeling some goosebumps and I start feeling, tingles all over my body. And it's almost like a feeling of, yes, I hear you. I appreciate what you're doing and I'm here for you. That's kind of the message that I always get. Appreciation for what Spirit has done, appreciation for what is going to come in your life. What are the necessary steps forward, and what exactly how Spirit is guiding you towards those steps, because we are all being guided and we all have free will, and bad things do happen to us, but we must examine why, and we must examine exactly just how powerful that energy of Spirit is, that Spirit is able to come and guide us through it, and give us that energy to move forward. So for me, it's being appreciative of that ultimate power. For you, it might very well, present itself. What the Earth card is essentially telling you is to practice certain techniques that'll take you away from that negative thinking. All right. Okay. So let's throw another Oracle card. We're going to throw one from the Fairy Oracle deck, the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. These cards have certain keywords attached to them. Let's see what those keywords tell us. Dragon's pet. Ooh, interesting. Communication between species. All right. Okay, so the message here is communication between species. Animals, pets, magical companions, guardianship. Wow. I'm going to confess something to you. When I started talking to you about Spirit and my connection with Spirit, for some reason, I just gave a little too much, and I felt like I babbled on, and I didn't know why. Okay, there was a desire for me to inform you of this connection with this beautiful, powerful Spirit, and how to truly open yourself up to this beautiful Spirit. And I just kind of rambled on, and I caught myself. That just happened. And now we have this card here, right? And this card is telling you to communicate with that Spirit, right? Communication between species. But it's not only animals or pets, but it's also magical companions and guardianship. So there's a strong indication in this reading that for 2021, you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to walk through these challenges and go through the labyrinth of your mind alone, okay? So call on Spirit more. Ask for help. Remember, you have the star energy here. The star energy is a star of guidance. It's a star of just showing you the way. And the fact that you have the Justice card is also telling you that whatever negative energy that was will come to an end. So you have the power of Spirit here. And you also have the World as well. So the World is telling you that no matter what you set your intentions to, you will achieve this year. You will achieve something wonderful, dynamic this year of 2021. But Spirit wants for the relationship between the two of you to expand, to grow into something new. So maybe some of you have grown a bit, what's the word? Maybe you're a bit too reserved, maybe you just don't like to communicate or talk, or maybe you're just so enveloped in your own life and in your own circumstances and in your own experiences that you don't really have that communion with anything other than yourself. It's like it's me, myself, and Irene, right? If you've seen that movie. But there's a sense of looking beyond that. There's a sense of communicating with spirit. Maybe your spirit guides. Just start being more appreciative also, and communicate. Have a relationship with spirit. Talk to spirit. Maybe even you can put a face to spirit. Whatever works for you, but there is definitely a relationship that needs to develop here between you and the divine. And whatever way you do that, it needs to be done. All right. Effort needs to be placed in this area. All right. So we are going to go ahead and throw another oracle card. This is from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. So I'm going to shuffle. And we're going to throw one card. New love. Look at this. New love group number 2. I like this. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Ooh. So this message can be interpreted in many different ways. Number one, what I felt was that for some of you, if you are already in a relationship, the love is going to grow. Things will materialize. This might be the year where you learn something new about that partner. For a lot of you, for most of you, there is going to be a new love that's going to come into your life. This could very well be your soulmate, the person that you're going to marry. There is a new kind of love. Now, for 100% of you, this new love is the divine spirit. All right. It's the second card, and the second card literally tells us spiritual growth, right? Prospects and embrace. And so the keywords here are all tied to the Dragon's Pet card, which tells you to communicate with spirit, to start a new relationship with spirit. So here it's kind of like telling you, okay, yes, that's what you need to do, but also you're going to attract new love. So it's almost like if you can somehow start loving again and loving this energy of spirit and this energy of all-encompassing power that surrounds you, if you can somehow tap into that energy and really see it and experience it for the wonderful and the bountiful energy that it is, and love it and say thank you. All right, even though I've been through some challenging times, I know that those are character building times. And I know that things are going to materialize for me in a positive way moving forward. Thank you, Great Spirit, for allowing all of this to happen. If you can really tap into that, and you can really even forgive Spirit, right? Because I feel that for some of you, for some reason, it's like you want to blame Spirit for some of the bad things that might be happening. Not all of you, but some. There's just an energy here where please let go of that. You're headed somewhere new, and Spirit wants to come into your life and help you fulfill something truly powerful and dynamic. Spirit wants to literally give you the world, your dreams, your ambitions. Or at the very least, Spirit wants to help you, show you the way intuitively so that you can just snap free of whatever chains that are holding you back, right? And Spirit wants to make this karma, this energy of injustice that has maybe been gripping you, go away. But there is something that must be done. You must start a new relationship. All right. But again, if you can do that, you will attract things into your life. If you can give love, if you can show love to Spirit and the divine, love will find you right back. It's under what energy you're vibrating under. If you're vibrating, if your vibration is at the point where you are filled with that love and that dynamism, and you have that care for the universe and for everyone in it, and you just, you're just this beacon of love and hope, then you start attracting that into your life. It's impossible to not attract that into your life. So really start examining how you can really, give back and how much you can love. All right, so let's throw more oracle cards. We are going to throw an energy card. I want to see what energy card is going to be This is from the Energy Oracle deck. The Energy Oracle cards. I just want to see what is the energy that's going to be surrounding you for the year 2021. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Door to value. Group number 2. Door to value. Come on. Look at those beautiful, awesome doors, huh? Those doors are opening up. All right. They're heavy. Those doors, you know, they're just, those doors, they're heavy. All right. You got to be careful with those heavy doors. But what is on the other end of that door? Money. You know, prosperity. And I know money isn't everything, but money definitely does buy you a lot of experiences, and that can take you somewhere new. It can expand your horizons. It can really give you the opportunity to build a solid foundation, and you can continue building on top of that and get somewhere totally new. So door to value is extremely important for this year, and it's such a welcoming, inviting card after this chaotic 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords that you're in. Man, oh man, I'm very happy. Door to value is your energy card, and boy is it a nice card. All right, so we're going to throw an elemental. Actually, no, not yet. We're going to throw an Oracle of the Unicorns card. Okay, we're going to throw an Oracle of the Unicorns, and I just want to see with this unicorn deck exactly what Spirit wants you to focus on for this year. Maybe there's some advice that Spirit has for you. So let's see what that advice is. Dance. Dance, dance, dance. Yeah, look at this. Spirit wants you to dance, group number 2. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. Man, oh man. Spirit wants to have some fun with you, group number 2. Spirit wants you to enjoy life. Spirit wants you to go out and enjoy yourself. You know, let's go back to this card right here, right? The Knight. Remember how I told you that, you know, Spirit wants you to focus a little bit on what's going on at night. Maybe you can go out somewhere, you know, have a little bit of nightlife, go dancing, you know, definitely an energy here of going out, having fun. And now we literally have a unicorn card telling you to dance, right? Go out and have a little fun, enjoy yourself. You don't have to do it, you know, with a lot of people. You don't even have to go to a club or anything. You can do it in your own house. Put on those tunes, and boom, just have a nice time, you know. Really connect. And I feel that in that dance, always keep in your heart that appreciation for that moment, and tell Spirit, thank you for this beautiful moment of love, this beautiful moment of true care. Thank you for this beautiful music. Thankful. And as you say thank you, keep dancing, keep enjoying yourself. That is something that will bring you closer to Spirit. All right, so I want to throw another card. We're going to throw an elemental card. This is from the Elemental Oracle deck. We're going to throw just one card, and we're going to see exactly what the message is. So let's go ahead and shuffle. I want to see what your elemental is for the year 2021, group number 2. Movement, speed. Oh boy, look at this, group number 2. So this is a year where things come together for you. This is the year where you get what you want, okay? This is the year where you are able to, in many ways, see and experience new things. And, you know, when I see this card, this elemental card, I see things moving quickly for you. So, you know, if you lost a job and you're looking for a job, you'll find that job really quickly. If you are looking for that new love and you want things to just move quickly in the realm of love, you're going to obtain that as well. You know, if anything, it's just, there's just this energy of forward moving momentum and increase. And that increase is going to come fairly quickly. Sometimes, you know, we have this energy of things aren't manifesting quickly for me. Things aren't moving in the right direction. I'm not getting what I want. I'm not seeing progress. This is a year where Spirit is telling you, if you put in that dedication, if you show me your love, if you start being more appreciative, there's going to be increase, and that increase is going to be quickly. It's not going to take years for you to develop this. It's going to move quickly for you, and you're going to feel it. You're going to be like, whoa, this happened quickly, because that is who Spirit is. Spirit is just this energy of electricity. Things just materialize quickly when you're truly walking and you're operating together with Spirit, and there's this energy and there's this electricity with, and next thing you know, you make one little change in your life, and boom, you're in a completely new reality. And I feel like this is where Spirit wants to take you, and it's gonna feel like, boy, I don't even know how this happened, but it will happen. The only shadow that I really see here for the year 2021 for you, group number 2, is your mind. All right, you getting in the way of your own success and letting the errors and the mistakes and the defeats of the past be the theme of the year. Don't allow that. Do not allow it. Get rid of it. Do not let that come into your space at all. All right. So group number 2, that is what I see here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be creating so many more pick a card videos very soon, weekly. Please subscribe. Give me a like. That helps a lot. Don't forget to visit my Etsy shop, Seekers. I have private readings there in that Etsy shop. I've gotten many orders. And one of the reasons is because my prices are below market value, but I like it that way because it allows me the opportunity to work with many more seekers. So I'm going to keep the prices there. I ask you to go to the Etsy shop. Even though the prices are low, I don't sacrifice on quality. I have a 5-star rating. You can read those reviews in the Etsy shop as well. The seekers that I've worked with are truly happy with my work. So I encourage you. I love doing pick a card readings, but it's a general reading. Sometimes there's certain messages that are for you and certain messages that aren't. So in order to get a clear, tailored message, private readings are the best. So go to the Etsy shop. I'm sure that you'll be happy with the prices that I have and with the service and everything. Also, if you're interested in any of these tarot decks, the links are down below as well, so don't forget to check that out. And honestly, what I want to do now is just thank you guys. 2020 has been a very chaotic year for many people. It's been truly a year where a lot of people would say, man, this is terrible, boy, I feel horrible. It's been very, how can I put this, it's been eventful and not in a good way. Right. And I really, truly want to thank you, Seekers, for everything that you've given me. I started the Tarot Magician channel in 2020, January of 2020. It's grown. It's grown to a very beautiful level. I mean, I'm honestly very happy. Thank you so much. This is something that it's my calling. And you seekers have just shared so much with me. You've given me so much. I wish that I can do more for you. And truly, I feel blessed by everything that you've given me. So I want to thank you. I'm happy that I'm able to do this for you. I'm happy that Spirit is using me in this fashion. This is my calling, and this is what I'm happy doing. So thank you for being there. Thank you for being on this journey with me, Seekers. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget, if you have any maybe pick a card readings that you'd like for me to do, to include that in the comments section. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you, Seekers. I want to know how 2020 has gone. I want to hear from all of you. There's so many people that watch the channel, but they don't comment. I want to hear from you. Trust me, I'll write back. I write back to every comment. I read every comment. It might take me a day or 2 or 3, but I read it and I will respond back to you. So please take the time to write, to say a few things, and I will write back. I want to hear from you, Seekers. Even the ones that are hidden, that just watch. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wish you a very happy holidays, very happy New Year's. Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Much love from me to you. And bye-bye. Welcome, group number 3. Welcome. All right. So in front of you, we have a card from the Tarot Illuminati deck. This card is one of my oldest decks. This is how I learned tarot. And we're going to use it as the theme of the year 2021 for you seekers. Let's see what it is. Oh, you've got the Seven of Cups. Nice card. This card, when you look at it very closely, it talks about opportunities. All right, so the year 2021 is very much the year of opportunities for you, group number 3. Some of those opportunities will be better than others. Here, as you can see in this depiction, you've got completion in one, gold and treasures in another one, a castle in the other one, but then you've got a snake in another one, and you've got, this kind of shadow figure. So there is some options that are better than others, but ultimately the message and the energies going into 2021 for you, group number 3, is options. If you've lost maybe a job, you will find a job. If you've maybe and it's not so much lost the job, because the fact that you have these opportunities tells me that maybe you've worked hard, you've maybe saved up in some area, maybe you've dedicated enough time doing a certain something, maybe you've built up certain skills, and now you're able to kind of go out into the world and obtain what belongs to you, right? Because you've sharpened up that sword, you've sharpened up that knife, and now you're able to go out and hunt and get what it is that you want. So there's a sense here of you obtaining what it is that you want, for you just having the options, right, presented to you. But there's also a sense of making the right decision. Now, the good news is that you will be able to see what is in those cups. You're going to have that. They're going to present themselves to you. So there's also a sense of intuition. There's a sense of knowing and making the right decision. So I'm interested. Let's go ahead and put more cards around this one and see exactly what else we can obtain here. We're going to throw some Star Tarot, and we're going to let the Star Tarot talk to us. Let's see what cards we get. All right. Yes. Group number 3. We've got some nice energies here. All right. So, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you've been watching my pick a cards and all of my other pick a card videos, you know that I love to spend some time on shadows, and I like to just give you exactly what the cards are presenting. So, this year, one of the things that you really have to keep in mind is bondage. Okay. So one of the reasons why you have this Seven of Cups and there's some options that are better than others is because for some of you, there's going to be this decision that you're going to make. This is a decision that you're going to make to kind of enslave yourself. It's like you're putting on the shackles on yourself, okay? And you're going to do that for 2021, some of you. So there's a warning here to do not take that path. Don't take the path to perdition. Take the path to enlightenment. Take the path to prosperity. Take the path to fruitfulness, not the path to perdition. And you know what that path looks like, right? One of the reasons why I'm saying that is because you got the devil here. And the devil is a card that has different interpretations. It just depends on what's around it. But ultimately, with that Seven of Cups and now with the devil, what I am seeing is that there might be a tendency to just overindulge. Overindulging can come in many forms. It can be drug use. It can be alcohol use. It can be maybe eating too much, maybe not exercising enough, maybe too much of slandering. Maybe there's this person that you're with now that just, they're so negative, and all they do is just become like this toxic, there's like this toxic energy about them, and all they do is talk negatively about other people. And now you're going to have a tendency to want to maybe be with that person for some odd reason, because you enjoy their company in some way, and you want to release your aggression by talking badly of people, lowering yourself to those standards. Don't do it. There's going to be a tendency to hold yourself or be in bondage this year. And the problem is that when you do this, you take away from other areas of your life where you're going to be able to reap a better reward. So for example, 2021 is going to bring you the opportunity to guide people. You're going to step into a leadership role. One of the reasons I say that is because of this Knight of Pentacles here. So this Knight of Pentacles is a shaman. This representation is a shaman. And this shaman is coming to this river edge, and his little companion is drinking from the waters. And what I'm seeing here is a sense of knowing, but there's also a sense of finding value in the world, extracting that value, and then adding it to your experiences. So, for example, you're going to be able to meet and help people that will be able to help you in return. All right. And the Knight of Pentacles is the knight that has the vision, and this isn't the knight that judges people. This isn't the knight that talks ill of people. This is a knight that's accepting of various energies. And then not only is this knight accepting of those energies, but this knight takes those energies, cleans them up, and gives it back to that person. And that person ends up being better than they were before. So there's a sense of this year being a leader in that area, guiding people, it could be family members, it could be friends, but you also have a hermit energy. The hermit is the card of just going through having gone through experiences and building up pretty much just building yourself up to the point where you're now a professor. You can teach people. You can show people the way. You can show people the light. There's a sense of just understanding certain things that others don't, seeing further ahead. You've walked a path. You've walked the path less traveled, and because you walked the path less traveled, now you have understanding that other people don't, and you're able to kind of help those people out. You're able to assist them in their progress, as they walk through life. Very interesting. So there's also a theme here with feathers. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, and now we've got the Six of Pentacles. And, in both representations, there's this sense of just shamanism for some reason. There's a sense of just helping people through their darkness, helping people through find their home and find their center. And at the center of this, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So this is going to be something where you're going to be asked to be a beacon of hope, a catalyst for change in your home. So you've got here the Four of Pentacles. Some of you might be taking some kind of active role in your home. If you're a young person, you're going to be asked to do more in the home. For some of you, you're going to buy a home. This is going to be the year where you move to another place. This is the year where you start kind of building that picturesque, beautiful place that you've wanted, So very much, I see a lot of you prospering to the point where you're now able to buy a house. I see a lot of you prospering to the point where you're able to maybe afford something that you couldn't afford before. The warning here is for you to not be bound by anything. Don't let anything bind you. Don't become beholden to something. We'll take it from the top. One of the first things could be drugs. If you see yourself like, in a position where you're abusing a certain something and you shouldn't be, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why you're doing it, and try and correct that behavior. That's for a few of you. If it's alcohol, then ask yourself, why is it that you're drinking so much? Is it the fact that perhaps you don't want to miss out on experiences, or maybe you have certain friends that you shouldn't be with because they're so toxic, and they're so pervasive, and they're just so, I would say, aggressive, and that aggression kind of turns into bickering, and also bad mouthing other people, and slandering. So is that going on really in your space? It's time to cut it out. This is one of the things that you must avoid in 2021, group number 3, in order for you to tap into these energies here. Because again, you have a lot of options, you have a lot of goodness, you have a lot of wonderful things coming for you. There's going to be a tendency, right? There's going to be a tendency for you to, unfortunately, go towards the path that is not going to give you anything, anything that you can take home and call prosperous. So please be very, very wary of these attachments that aren't serving you and aren't helping you in any way. Those attachments are going to be a bit they're going to be a bit enticing. Okay, the reason why you're getting this warning is because you're going to want to take that path. Maybe for some of you, you've had trouble in some areas. The fact that you've got the Knight of Pentacles and then the Six of Pentacles, and you have a bit of a feather theme. It could be that you've experienced many things. There's been a lot of shifts in your space. There's been a lot of movement, a lot of travel, and maybe that travel and that movement has left you feeling exhausted. And the easy thing to do is maybe to give yourself up to temptation, right? To do things, maybe eating things that you shouldn't be in, and maybe not exercising, or not doing things that you that perhaps you should take an active approach into, and just living the life that is prosperous and it's good. And this is something that's for everyone. Okay, this isn't just something that that is for you, group number 3. Everyone struggles with these things, right? That's the problem with this life, when you make things so easy, and when you're filled with stress and anxiety, there's a desire to succumb to these temptations. But for 2021, it's important for you to take a hold on them, because there is such a prosperous amount of opportunity for you. And it's important for you to just be clear-minded, and just able to grasp the opportunities once they present themselves to you. All right? So we're going to throw some oracle cards. We'll start with the Whispering Woods Oracle deck. We'll see what the Whispering Woods has to give us. Risk. Look at this. Risk. Learn to grow wherever you are planted. Risk. Interesting. So we did say that we had, we have some feathers here. For me, feathers is, a symbol of air, movement, moving forward. We also have here the Four of Pentacles, which is, it's symbolic of the home. And I felt like, okay, there was going to be an opportunity for you to move to a new house. So now with this card, you're kind of being told, hey, don't be fearful of that new house, of that new space. Don't be fearful of that new change. Change is coming for you in 2021, group number 3, and you need to embrace it, right? It may feel scary. I just moved, okay? I'm right now, I moved. I'm in a completely new place. It's scary. I moved from Florida to Georgia, all right? Do you have no idea how scary that was? I love Georgia. Georgia's beautiful. So, we got a spot here, a home, me and my wife, and we like it. We've been here for like 10 days. I'm still a little scared, okay? Because we don't have anyone here. We're alone, completely alone. It's just her and me, but we love Georgia. It's so beautiful. So we decided to just take that risk, right? And we know that we're going to grow, we're going to expand, and we are going to be able to reap the rewards of just having more space, having more stability. There's a sense here of the same for you. So if you have a new job, if you're looking for some kind of new way of making money, monetary success, it's going to require some risk. I'm also an equities trader. It requires risk for me to make money. I have to invest in certain areas, and I have to wait, and hopefully that investment pays off. If not, then I'm in a tight spot. So it requires risk, and that is the sense here for you, group number 3, heading into 2021. You are going to be asked to risk a few things. And you have to be okay with it. You have to be able to know that Spirit has your back. Spirit is watching you. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit wants to help you. Just be clear-minded when you take that risk. That's all. All right, so we're going to throw some more cards. We're going to throw some Making Magic Oracle cards. We are going to shuffle, and we're just going to throw one. Mystic Star. Look at this. Mystic Star. Harmony in the home and great friendships. We keep getting this home, right? Interesting. The synchronicity here with you is amazing. And with group number 3, unbelievable. So again, home. Now we have it again. Harmony in the home. Great friendships. So, and for some reason I felt to share with you the fact that I moved, why? And then now we have that. That is unbelievable. So harmony in the home and great friendships. So there's going to be a sense of you maybe moving, a lot of you moving. It could be just starting something new. It could be, in a job, it could be with friendships. But whatever it is that you decide to make anew, it's going to really help you. It's going to propel you forward. There's going to be success in your life. And you will be able to truly, truly, truly have a very happy life for 2021. Just a happy existence in the decisions that you make. But it is going to feel like a risk. It is going to feel like a risk. But please understand that you will have harmony. All right? In your decision. All right. So let's go ahead and throw another Oracle card. We're going to throw an Oracle card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Let's see what the Whispers of Love have to reveal to us, shall we? Shall we, shall we, shall we? Yes, we shall. Love who you are. Ooh. So it looks like we got a little reminder here from Spirit of who you are. Group number 3. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Ooh. Man, oh man. Okay. Beautiful card, right? Spirit is here to tell you that you are divine. I mean, those 3 words are just magnificent. And you have an energy and an air of divinity inside of you. We all do. But for some reason, I feel that you, group number 3, you need to be reminded of it because maybe you don't believe it. Or maybe you've given your power to other people. The fact that you have the devil here tells me that at some point you have a tendency to not value yourself or to maybe enslave yourself to a certain kind of mentality to other people. It's important for you to understand just how powerful you are. Okay, you are powerful, group number 3. You are divine. All right, you are deserving of wonderful things in your life. You must understand that. You must believe that. And in order for you to really truly manifest greatness in your life, you have to attack it from a point of I am dynamic, I am great, I am divine, and here is my creation. Spirit. Spirit, I feel this is my opinion. I feel that Spirit blesses champions. Okay, I feel that Spirit made us so that we can co-create with Spirit, and I feel that Spirit is nudging you to do the same thing. Spirit is kind of poking at you and reminding you, hey, do you have any idea how powerful you are? Do you have any idea the infinite amount of possibilities and greatness that is inside of you? Do you have any idea what you're capable of? Spirit is now kind of like, reminding you, just kind of, shaking you. And for 2021, Spirit wants you to understand just how powerful you are And it's important for you to understand that, because it's going to require a great amount of confidence for you to take the risk that's necessary for you in 2021 so that you can reap the rewards. And you're going to know what this risk is. You're going to know as soon as you see it, you're going to know. It's like, oh, that's what this crazy tarot guy was talking about. Okay, yeah, I have to take that risk, right? So you're going to know once it's presented to you. You're going to know. You're going to say, okay, here it is. This is how I need to act. And it's important for you to comprehend that, even though there's going to be maybe a move, maybe some of you are living with parents or loved ones, others are maybe living with a partner that's oppressive and you shouldn't be with. Maybe some of you are just living with a roommate or a friend, and now it's time to grow because you can't grow there anymore. So now you got to go, you got to fly away. Understand that even though some of them will be upset that you're leaving, there will be harmony, and harmony is going to be in your life and their life. Things will materialize successfully for all parties involved, but you have to take the risk. You have to be willing to move forward, and in many ways, you will be guided towards a path. You will be shown the way by spirit, and ultimately, I feel that a lot of the people watching this, you have this hermit energy. You know what to do. You know what you have to do. You know that life is difficult. You know that you must keep pressing and moving forward. And you know that you will be successful no matter what. There is a knowing. You're watching this and you're like, yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of that. Yeah, I'll knock that out. Don't you worry. I'll be successful. I know I'll be. There's a sense of confidence. And I feel that, that confidence will lead you forward. For those of you who don't really see it, please be reminded of it. I want you the Spirit is trying to remind you of it. You are divine. You are delightful, and you're deserving of wonderful things and everything that life has to offer. So accept it graciously. Again, 7 of Cups is the theme of the year. You have a lot of options, group number 3. So all you have to do is just reach out and grab them. And yeah, that is very, very special. And I'm going to throw another card. So I want to see what your energy card is for the year. So we are going to throw a card from the Energy Oracle deck. Let's see what it is. You've got the Archangel Raphael. My goodness. This is awesome. You're being guided. Group number 3, you are being guided by a very powerful being. You're being guided by the divine. You're being kind of shown the way. There's something that you have to fulfill. There's a path that you're walking that needs to be taken. All right? You are going through the path less traveled. You're going through the shaman's path. Which is why you have this 9 of Pentacles. And now you have this also the 6 of Pentacles, both representative of just shamans. And then the Hermit is very much a shaman as well. There's very, very powerful magical forces with you, group number 3. I feel that you are people of the earth. I feel that you are people who can see further, understand certain things. And unfortunately for people like you, life can be very difficult. You have to go through certain very bad experiences in order to truly grow and expand, in order for you to truly help humanity and be as great as you can possibly be. You have to experience many things, and you have, and you will. And ultimately, you are being guided by this beautiful Archangel Raphael. This energy of divinity is within you, and it's guiding you, and it's an angelic force that says no matter what, we will be able to take on anything. We will be successful. We will be victorious. We will have the crown of victory. All we have to do is move forward with the knowing that we are divine and everything will materialize for us. That is kind of the message here, right? Let's go ahead and throw more cards. I'm going to throw an oracle card from the Fairy Oracle deck. And we're just going to see what the keywords are. What do the fairy folk want you to know for 2021, group number 3? We have got seared to fly. Oh my, look at this. Seared to fly. The right moment. Sensing out the right timing. Wow. Amazing, right? Because we've been talking about this. We have been talking about this. Spirit has been kind of guiding us towards this. Spirit has been telling us this whole time with all these cards that, hey, you need to take risk. All right. You need to fly the coop. You might move. You might go and expand. You might do something different. You might have a new job, right? That's kind of been the theme throughout this whole reading. And now you've kind of, Spirit cements it by pretty much revealing to you that you must be patient, and the right moment will present itself to you. And you're going to be able to see that when that right moment is, but you must sense it out. Okay, sense out the right timing. So that you can truly, when you do it, when you expand, when you actually take that flight and risk, you have that harmony and you have the success, but it's at the right time, and you will know when that right time is. Okay, group number 3. Wow. All right. So we're going to throw now an Oracle of the Unicorns card. All right. And what I want to do with this card is just see, what advice Spirit just has for you. For this year 2021, what other pieces of information does Spirit want you to take away from this reading? Let's take a look. Leadership. Boy, oh boy. Leadership. Group number 3. Step into your leadership. Share your message. Inspire and empower others. Bam. Powerful, powerful, powerful. A lot of green here, by the way. Man, oh man. I mean, I just feel like a lot of you are going to just start a new path, and this is going to be a path of prosperity for you, a path of fruition. Like you're reaching an end of a cycle, and you're starting a whole new cycle, and that cycle is going to lead you towards something truly great in your life. It's important for you to be cognizant of the energies around you. It's important for you to understand that all eyes are on you. For some reason, a lot of you may not feel like it, but you have a lot of eyes on you. I feel that there are certain people in this world who have been brought or have just been birthed to be leaders, natural born leaders. And even though you may not feel it, you have a lot of eyes on you, because people just see that. Even though they can't see it, they perceive an aura about you, an energy. It's like all surrounding. Like when you open your mouth and you say a word, you say something, people, their eyes kind of just widen, because they know that there's authority speaking. And I just feel like there's this energy with you that resembles that. There's an energy of power, dynamism, authority, leadership. And now this is a year where you kind of step into that. This is a year when you take your crown and you put it on you, right? Which is funny. One of these is an actual crown. So this is a year where you step into your power and you take that crown and you put it in your head, and you understand, hey, I'm a leader. Now, leadership isn't just sitting down and just, just enjoying my life and just not doing anything. Leadership requires sacrifice, right? Leadership requires for us to, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but leadership requires for you to be more, to do more, to work harder, to be an example for others. That is what true leadership is, which is why, you have this hermit energy right here, showing the light, showing the way. You also have the Knight of Pentacles, being the light and being of value to other people. And you have your home, being a leader in your home. There's a sense here of true power. And you will do great things. You will inspire many people. You will lead many people to very fruitful endeavors. And it all starts with you and your leadership. All right, so we're going to throw one more card from the Elemental Oracle deck. And we're going to see what we get. And we're going to see what your Elemental card is for the year 2021. Let's take a look. Rain. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Rain, rain, rain. Fecundity. Okay. Look at this card. So your oracle card. Your energy, I'm sorry, your elemental oracle card is rain. This card is coming in to pretty much tell you that this year you will be washed of just any kind of fear, anxiety, any kind of energy of lethargy. This is a year where this is washed away. This is a year that has you have a great capacity this year to achieve a lot of your goals, to just cross off a lot of things off of that to-do list that you've really wanted to do. There's going to be a lot of options. A lot of things are going to materialize for you. And, after the rain is done, what you have is life. You've got flowers all around you blossoming. You've got that little seed that you planted in the ground growing and expanding. As you can see here in this rain, right? You've got in the very center of it a little plant, a little seed, right? And it's sprouting. So this is very much you. You are going to be offered the opportunity. You have it right in front of you. You will sprout this year, and you will achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. And coming from a leadership role, this leadership could very well be in your job. Maybe you are going to somehow be promoted into a leadership role. But ultimately, it starts with you in your home. And be very wary, again, of the shadow side to the 2021 attachments, okay? Get rid of those negative attachments, group number 3. So that is what I see here. I want to thank you so much for watching this. Thank you, group number 3. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, don't forget, please, to subscribe. I will be creating so many more pick a card videos soon. Subscribe. Give me a like. That helps a lot. Don't forget to visit my Etsy shop, Seekers. I have private readings that I'm offering there. Those private readings are below market value. I want to keep those prices that way. It just allows me to work with many more seekers. So go to the Etsy shop. Even though the prices are low, I do not sacrifice on quality. I have a 5-star rating. You can read the reviews in the Etsy shop. So visit the shop. You will not be disappointed with my services. I love doing pick-a-cards. Problem with pick-a-cards is that, this message is for a lot of people. So not everything is for you. And sometimes it's hard to just pick up on what is for you. But with a private reading, we cut right through that. The message is tailored directly to you. So private readings are always the way to go. Go to the Etsy shop. You will not be disappointed. Also, if you like any of these tarot decks or oracle decks, you can find the links to them below. And I want to thank you, Seekers, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for just a magnificent 2020. I know it's been challenging for a lot of people. It's been tough, difficult. And I truly hope that you have not been affected as badly or just at all, like other people have. I hope that it was a good year for you. And I hope that 2021 is going to be a magnificent year. I do see here that there's a lot of opportunities for growth, expansion, progress, awesome energies, truly. I do want to hear from you, Seekers. Please don't let 2020 pass without leaving a comment below. I want to hear from all of you, Seekers. I've got a lot of people that write comments, and I always write back. Every time I always write back. I read it and I write back. But I know that there's a lot of people that watch but don't write or don't leave a comment. I want to hear from you. So, if you're one of the people that just watches but doesn't leave a comment, say something. Just even if it's just like, hi, it doesn't matter. I just want to see you guys. I want to hear from you. I want you to know that I'm very thankful for you. I started 2020 not knowing what to expect. I had high ambitions, and boy, oh boy, have things really truly materialized quite beautifully. The channel has grown. I feel like I've helped many people, and the feedback has been truly wonderful, both with the private readings and with the Tarot Magician channel. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. You've been great. Let me know in the comment section below. If you have any ideas for pick a cards, I want to hear what those ideas are. Just make sure to write hashtag pick a card at the beginning, so that way I can search and actually find the idea. So hashtag pick a card. Again, thank you so much, seekers. Thank you, and bye-bye. Welcome, group number 4. Welcome. All right, let's get started. So in front of you, group number 4, you have a card from the Tarot Illuminati deck. And this is going to just represent the theme for 2021 for you, group number 4. So let's see what that theme is. Ooh, you have the High Priestess. Interesting, right? The High Priestess, very powerful, major arcana. Now, it was reversed. So what that means with the High Priestess is that for the year 2021, you're going to be counted on to rely on your intuition far, far more. There's going to be a tendency to not do that. Maybe you're going to, be presented with certain challenges and obstacles and situations where you're going to just say, okay, I'm going to take the advice of other people, or I'm just going to listen to someone else, or I'm not even going to like intuitively try and figure this out. I'm just going to listen to this person. And 2021 is very much the year where you listen to that inner calmness. You listen to that inner voice and your inner compass, and you say, okay, this is what I need to do. This is how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it effectively, because you know what? I know that I'm going to be successful. And that is very much what the High Priestess is trying to tell you here. Group number 4, you are being asked by the High Priestess to just, be still, be quiet, be silent. Look at everything around you. Look at the energies that are surrounding you. Just stay in your power. Maybe even learn, expand your horizons when it comes to occult knowledge, or just, information about certain topics that other people just wouldn't delve into. You're being asked to do that. Explore the outer and inner realms. Just look a little further out, and count on your intuition. This is a year where your intuition will be almost activated. You will be able to intuitively make a lot of important decisions that will prosper you, decisions that will take you somewhere, decisions that will ultimately shape your future. So don't take it lightly, but really just, make decisions from a place of power from deep inside you, and you will reap rewards from that. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some cards. We're going to start with the Star Tarot deck. We're going to shuffle, and we are going to place them. Oh, boy. All right. Wow. All right. Group number 4. Wow. Very interesting. Okay, very, very interesting cards here. I feel that a lot of you picked group number 4 because there's a lot of different little themes here developing. There's just so much to talk about that it's kind of hard to figure out where I'm going to start, but we'll start. So, number 1, the first thing that I'm seeing here with you, group number 4, is that there is going to be a new love coming into your life. This could be your soulmate. This could be just someone who you're going to share your life with, possibly marry. You've got the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups for me, anytime I see it, it's relationships. This is soulmate. This is, someone who you just look and you just, you want to be with that person. This is true love in all its beautiful energy. True love. And I feel that for a lot of you, this is coming into your life. For those that already are in a relationship, there will be a renewal, maybe a little bit more romance, but definitely for a lot of you, there's new love coming for you. We got the Ace of Wands reversed, and I feel that Perhaps one of the reasons why we got the Ace of Wands reversed is because this year for you is going to be a year of movement, overcoming obstacles, challenges, expansion. But for some of you, just some, there's going to be a tendency to give everything to this loved person, to this loved one, to this person that's going to come and give you their heart. There's going to be a tendency to just perhaps lean too much on them instead of yourself, which is why you have the High Priestess here reversed, telling you that, hey, remember your intuition. Hey, remember that you are powerful. Remember just how incredibly astute and intelligent you are, and understand that there is such a thing as intelligence that comes from your intuition. And you must lean on that always, your own internal compass. So for some of you, there's going to be a tendency to just forget that part of you and then just lean on this person, lean on this companion, lean on this soulmate, lean on this marriage that's possibly coming, this partner, this person. And it's important for you to not let that happen. Just understand that you are the Empress. It's funny, you got the Emperor and the Empress, which is such a beautiful combination. But for a lot of you, I feel like you are the Empress. You're just filled with so much. It's like you are lush. You are powerful. You just have so much to give, so much love, so much prosperity. As you can see here with the Empress card, there's so much growing around her. You've got fruit-yielding trees. You've got in the background a beautiful land that's just growing with just anything that you can possibly imagine. It's just, there's definitely a sense of prosperity with this Empress here. And that is who you are. And I feel like this relationship, because, we have, we can't ignore this. This hardly ever happens in any of my readings. We have both the Empress and the Emperor here. Okay, which only solidifies the fact that there will be a union coming this year. Okay, there will be a union of two very powerful energies. This is an energy of marriage. This is an energy of coming together, two kingdoms coming together and forming a whole new kingdom, of power, dynamism, true prosperity. So there's definitely here the an energy of families coming together, kingdoms coming together, being prosperous. There's structure that is going to come from this. There's stability. There's a sense of prosperity. I mean, I'm literally like looking for words to just try to express to you just how important this relationship is going to be for you in 2021. It's going to, in many ways, bring you to a balance in your life that you've never had before. And it's going to seem scary, which is why you have the High Priestess reversed. You have the Justice card here together with the High Priestess, which is the number 2, and then you've got the number 11, which breaks down into 2, the number 22. And the 22, it's a master number, talking about building your future, building a solid foundation for yourself. The number 22 then turns into 4, which is a number of the home, building a home life. The synchronicities here are just truly astounding. Group number 4. This is the year where you meet your loved one. This is the year where you get your soulmate. This is the year when your partner comes to you. The Justice card also talks about karma shifting for you. So if there's any injustices that have been done to you, or maybe someone is just being too harsh, or maybe you are under someone's toe and you just can't get away from it. Maybe someone has their knee in your neck and you can't breathe. Kind of graphic considering what happened in 2020. So, but if that is something that's been going on in your life, this is a year when karma kind of comes and just says no more. This is a year when Spirit says you're done. This is a year where you are able to take your power back. That's why you have the Justice card. Justice card is literally telling you that you will be able to take your power back, and you'll be able to do it dynamically. You will not have any lack. You will never feel like you're lacking anything this year. This is the year of true prosperity for you. This is a year when projects are fulfilled. And ultimately the theme of the year is this union. Okay, this love, this union between these two beautiful people. So man, that is special. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep it going. We're gonna throw some oracle cards, and we're gonna see what these oracle cards have to tell us. Communication, relationship, work to be done. Look at this. So, beautiful card, right? And it's funny that we have right at the center of that relationship. Okay? Very, very funny that we have a relationship right at the middle of it. So, but also there's a bit of a shadow side to this card, right? It's talking about work to be done. So perhaps and we did get the Ace of Wands reversed, which is it's signaling the spark being gone or lost. So now that we have this card right next to it, by the way, there is a sense of you needing to do something in your life in order to perhaps move into this new energy, this energy of love, this energy of partnership more graciously. So maybe there's things that you need to correct in your life, certain relationships that you need to let go of, certain things that need to be spoken and communicated to the right person. We tend to, when we are alone, we tend to just entertain and keep certain energies around that we should not be entertaining or keeping around just for the sake of not feeling lonely, right? It's important for you to cut these energies off because they will hinder you, and they will kind of keep you in this energy of non-starter, this energy of just of losing the spark, losing the zest, losing the energy, losing that dynamism that's moving you forward into the 2021 with such power, such relentless, such juggernaut kind of energy. Unfortunately, this Ace of Wands reversed is not. It comes from a lack of communication, and you must be very, very, very communicative with the right people. You must let them know exactly what you want at all times. Intuitively, you know what you want. Always count on your intuition, and then as soon as you know what you want, communicate it to the right person. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more cards. We're gonna throw an oracle card from the Whispering Woods Oracle deck. We are going to shuffle, and we are going to see what we get. Clearing. We were just talking about this. Amazing. The synchronicities in your reading, group 4, are awesome. Make room for growth, right? Make room for growth. So there's definitely a sense of letting go of some people, letting go of some negative relationships, maybe even thought patterns, even though we don't have any swords here. So really it's mostly just people. It's mostly people that are in your ear telling you about certain things that, they shouldn't be giving you advice on. I feel like maybe there's a manipulative kind of energy around you, and you kind of have picked up on them, but you don't know how to inform them that you are just ready to move on. So it's important for you to just do it. Just do it. Just communicate your intentions clearly. Make room for growth. Make room for this energy that's coming into your life. Okay, group number 4. So let's go ahead and throw another card. We're going to throw a card from the Making Magic Oracle deck. We're going to shuffle. Ooh. Flew out. What is it? Phoenix Felicius. Power symbol. You've got a power symbol to create lucky, serendipitous events. Wow. So it's going to be a lucky year for you. Group number 4. Lucky year. You will be able to obtain what you want. Certain things are going to materialize. The fact that you have this power symbol tells me that this is the year where you're going to be able to just everything is just going to go your way. And the fact that you have this right next to the Justice card, I mean, come on. It tells me that you haven't had a lot of luck in the past, group number 4. You haven't experienced true prosperity. You have not experienced maybe, certain things that you should experiences that will leave you feeling energized and empowered and happy instead of just, an energy of lack, maybe just, feeling a bit lethargic. The fact that you have this power symbol, and just tells me that you are going to achieve something, and things are going to become a little easier for you. You're not going to need to work quite as hard to accomplish your goals. Things will start materializing for you. I feel that perhaps you've been working hard in the past. You've given a lot of effort. You've put in 110% effort. All right, and maybe you felt like you have not been reaping the what you should be. Maybe you felt dispossessed, a bit downtrodden. This is the time. This is where that completely shifts. Okay, this is when you are able to just move and materialize, and just you're going to be able to come into your power this year. And boy, when I tell you that you're going to meet someone very special, that person will definitely shift many things for you in 2021. That person will very much, lend their hand towards anything that you need. They're going to be a source of inspiration and power in your life. They're going to 100% allow you to expand and create and just be truly what you want. The fact that we have here serendipitous events, I feel that a lot of you, some of those events are marriage. You want to be married. You want marriage. That is an event that might very well happen this year for you. A lot of very important events are going to happen this year. You're going to be able to reap a lot, and that is going to feel truly magnificent. All right. So I want to throw an energy card. I want to see what energy card is going to be accompanying you for the year 2021. Let's take a look. Look at this. You've got the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Interesting. This is a very interesting card. The divine is very close to you. All right. If you were attracted, group number 4, if you were attracted to group number 3, then go ahead and watch group number 3, because one of the energy cards was also an archangel. And I feel like perhaps, there is a message there for you as well. So if you want to, go ahead and watch group number 3, only if you were attracted to it. But this Archangel Metatron is essentially telling you that this year you're going to be guided towards something. Okay, you're going to be guided towards a fulfillment of your dreams. You're going to be guided towards a path, a path of least resistance, a path where you're going to see certain things that you didn't see before. This is the year. This is the year where you achieve something great in your life, and I feel that for a lot of you, you're already prosperous. You're either the emperor looking for the empress, or the empress looking for the emperor. And both the emperor and the empress are both prosperous. They're both powerful. They're both dynamic. They're both rich. They're both just doing what they need to do. They're both powerful. They're both just filled with so much grace, and they're just filled with such understanding of how life works. And that's kind of where you're at right now. So really what's truly missing in your life, in order to really just put a bow on it for a lot of you, is that love partner. You're missing that other half, that other soulmate of yours, just to share life with, or just to simply, move and expand and procreate and just be together with the person that you want to be with, right? We all crave that connection. And that connection is coming for you. That's why you have this 2 of Cups. Archangel Metatron is here to tell you that everything this year that happens is going to be very clear and precise. You're going to be shown the way. You're going to be pretty much you're going to understand why things that have happened before have happened that way. You're going to be able to see clearly in many areas, and this is going to propel you towards a completely new understanding of yourself, life as a whole. This is going to be a very special year when it comes to relationships, and boy oh boy. All right, so let's go ahead and throw another card. We're going to throw a Oracle of the Unicorn card, and this Oracle of the Unicorn is going to be a message from the divine to you, group number 4. We got flow. Look at that. Flow, flow, flow. Find an easier path forwards. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. Wow. Boy, oh boy. All right, so, Spirit is now telling you, group number 4, that you must release any kind of expectation, or there's going to be a tendency to want to control certain events, maybe a tendency to want to, there's going to be a tendency for you to just be out of balance, and that's why you got the High Priestess reversed. Even though all of these things are happening, and all these wonderful things are materializing, the fact that the High Priestess reversed tells me that there's going to be a tendency to be anxious. There's going to be a tendency to want to control things. And that kind of controlling energy is one that, unfortunately makes communication and relationships a bit more strained. So perhaps, there's certain people around you that you must be a certain way with, but you don't pick up on that because you unfortunately want to control a certain situation or be in that moment as much as you can, and you miss certain things intuitively. So that's why, in order to find your High Priestess, find that strength, the strength of the High Priestess, the perception of the High Priestess, the intuition of the High Priestess, you must flow with life. You must be still. You must be calm. You must be gracious. You must be like the Empress, sitting in her beautiful throne, observing, taking account of everything, and acting in the opportune time only. All right? So let's go ahead and throw another one. We're going to throw a Whispers of Love Oracle card. Let's see what the Whispers of Love has for you, group number 4. Let's take a look. Yes. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Oh, man. Yes. Look at this, group number 4. So 2021, miracles and blessings. Everything has its gifts. Beautiful. This card is just here to kind of remind you, any experience that you go through, anything that you are currently experiencing in your life, it has a reason. It is a gift. Even though you don't see it now, it is a gift. And it'll lead you towards your miracles. It'll lead you towards blessings. It'll lead you towards where you need to go in order to feel fulfilled and to feel balanced. Miracles and blessings are coming for you in 2021, group number 4. This is truly special, okay? Truly, truly special. I feel that for a lot of you, maybe you haven't had this. You haven't had a lot of luck. You haven't had a lot of miracles. You haven't had a lot of blessings in your life. Well, now you've got your power symbol, your lucky power symbol. You've got your love. You've got something truly coming. All that is being asked of you is to flow, 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 and clear. Make room for your growth. That is very interesting. Now, I want to see what your Elemental Oracle card is for this year. Let's take a look and see what this Elemental card is. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle. We're going to try and find it. What is it? What is the Elemental? Wow. The synchronicity in this group is so awesome. Yes. What do we got? We got silence, right? Snow, silence. The High Priestess is very much silent, right? That is how she is able to just look around and intuitively make the right choices for her family, her loved ones, but ultimately herself, right? Silence. This is very important. So don't try to control the situation. Don't try to be more than you need to be. Ultimately, you did get the Ace of Wands reversed, which tells me that if you try and control too much, if you try and do too much, you will burn out, and you will feel uninspired, unmotivated, because of burnout. So don't do that. Just be silent. Let things materialize. Listen to your intuition, and 2021 will offer you so much, so much in the way of your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, everything just coming together for you in the most beautiful way. So that is definitely something to really think about, group number 4. All right, so that is all I see here. I want to thank you so much for watching this reading, group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. I have many more pick a card videos coming soon. This is a pick a card channel, so I have many more. Subscribe for more. Hit the notification bell. Give me a like. Those likes help tremendously. Please give me a like, seekers. Don't forget to visit the Etsy shop. I have many more readings that I've done. I have many private readings and many more items that you can find in that Etsy shop other than the private readings. But ultimately, those private readings that I offer are below market value. And even though they're below market value, I don't sacrifice on quality. You can read the reviews in that Etsy shop and you can see for yourself that the quality is there. I have a 5-star rating. So even though the prices are low, you will get an awesome reading. I love doing pick a card videos. I love doing these, but the problem with these pick a cards is that there is so many different people watching it that the message is kind of spread out for so many people. But with a private reading, the message is tailored to you and your energy. So that's why private readings are so much more important. So go to the Etsy shop, place your orders. I'm looking forward to working one-on-one with you. For the people that have already, for the people that I've already worked with, thank you so much. Thank you for your donations. That means a lot. It helps expand and grow the channel. Thank you for your beautiful words. Truly, I'm happy that I've been able to help you. I'm happy that that you found the value in this, and I'm happy that Spirit ultimately gave you what you were looking for and was able to answer those questions. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. So yeah, seekers, don't forget, visit that Etsy shop. If you like any of the tarot cards or oracle cards that you see before you, you're going to find the links below in the description as well so that you can purchase them if you like. And thank you. I want to thank you so much. 2020 has been a very eventful year for a lot of people. Hopefully whoever's watching this hasn't been impacted as badly as others. I truly hope and I truly pray and I truly believe in my heart that 2021 is going to be a prosperous year, and it will be a year where foundations will be developed. I think 2020 was a year of foundations. A lot of people, a lot of witches, just a lot of people in general, they forecasted that 2020 was going to be a foundational building year. Boy, oh boy, was it ever. Unfortunately, they forgot to inform people that when you want to build a brand new foundation, you have to tear the old building down in order for that foundation to be built. And that's kind of what we saw in 2020. Truly something that, gripped the entire world. But we're unified because of it. We're closer because of it. We're here. You and I, we are connected in ways that, if 50 years ago people can see what we're doing now, they would call this magic. We have created magic, and it's truly magical how far we've come. So yes, I wish you a very prosperous, loving, and wonderful 2021. Thank you for being a part of the Tarot Magician community. It's grown. This is the first year, and it's been a special ride. It really, truly has been very special, and I wouldn't have it in any other way. Thank you, seekers. Don't forget to to let me know what you thought about this reading. I want to hear from you. I have a lot of people that write comments, and I respond to them. But I also have a lot of people that, unfortunately watch the videos, but they, you don't leave comments. I would love to hear from you, even if it's just a hi. Just write a comment. I'll write back a little something. I want to hear from you. Especially if you've been with me from the very beginning and you've been watching my videos, I want to hear from you. I really do. Don't let 2020 go away without you saying something to me and without me saying something to you. So please let me know in the comment section below. Talk to me, share with me a little something, give me a little tidbit of information about your life. Who are you? Where are you? And let's this is a family, and I want to hear from my family members. So let me know, guys. All right, thank you so much. I love you. Bye bye.